ambition, potential, talent. They are everywhere. They sit in traffic, in markets, in workshops, behind shop counters and kitchen tables. But without access to the right resources, they remain exactly where they started. Across Nigeria, women are building businesses with skill, grit, and vision. They put skill into places where certainty is scarce and keep going even when the rules keep changing. But too often, their effort meets a wall. Not because ideas are weak, but because access is. Access to finance, access to fair terms, access to systems built to see women as investable. So ideas stall at the door. Not from lack of commitment, but from friction. And for years, women have knocked. On banks, on institutions, on systems, waiting to be heard. For the past 8 years, the Development Bank of Nigeria has focused on one clear task: opening that door. DBN strengthens financial institutions so they can lend better, fairer, and more sustainably to MSMEs, including women-led businesses. Through long-term funding, technical assistance, and risk-sharing support, DBN has expanded access to finance across Nigeria. In 2019, DBN launched Impact Credit Guarantee Limited, ICGL, reducing risk for lenders and encouraging support for women entrepreneurs. DBN joined the Women Entrepreneurs Finance WeFi Code, a global initiative to increase funding for women-led MSMEs without bias or structural barriers. The bank also adopted the 2X Challenge criteria, recognizing businesses owned, led, employing, or serving women. Alongside these, DBN invested in structured capacity building. In 2019, the bank launched the Entrepreneurship Training Program, ETP, which has since reached over 105,000 MSMEs via its online learning management system, BizAid, training over 60,000 participants in practical skills such as marketing, sales, credit management, and access to finance. The program has also awarded over 130 million naira in grants through various pitch competitions. Additionally, the GAIN DBN Entrepreneurship Masterclass for Women, in partnership with Grand Africa Initiative, provided mentorship, actionable strategies, and networks to help women scale their businesses. So far, over 10,000 female entrepreneurs have benefited from the program, and this will be expected to grow significantly, given our strategic thrust to train 500,000 MSMEs by December 2028. When doors open at that scale, the numbers speak. From inception, 352.7 billion naira in financing has been facilitated, reaching and impacting 774,930 women-led businesses. From micro-enterprises finding their footing to growing businesses ready to scale, DBN's impact met women across sectors: agriculture, manufacturing, trade, fashion, and services. Through ICGL's credit guarantee products, within 5 years, 2020 to 2025, we have successfully provided partial credit guarantees on loans totaling 77 billion naira, extended to over 65,000 women-owned businesses in Nigeria through 16 participating financial institutions. DBN introduced interest rebate programs, offering up to 200 basis points off interest rates for women-led businesses, and created the MSME support program to reduce the burden of loan costs. But DBN understands something crucial. Opening the door is not enough if women are not prepared for what's on the other side. Through the Women's Investment Readiness Accelerator, WIRA, the bank supported women beyond capital. As of November 2025, 100 women entrepreneurs entered the WIRA program to be equipped. Investment readiness jumped from 7% to 48%, and those who didn't reach the mark made measurable strides. They learned how to structure their finances, how to speak to investors, how to turn effort into credibility. Some businesses caught interest from partners and investors. And year after year, through IWD celebrations, DBN has created platforms for women to connect, learn, and be celebrated. And DBN won't stop there. Looking ahead, at least 40% of the bank's lending will go to women-led businesses. The new DBN Women Accelerator program will deliver training and mentorship annually. And partnerships with institutions like the World Bank and AFD will keep expanding. Because access must keep growing, capacity must keep deepening, systems must keep improving. The door cannot open once, it has to stay open. When women are allowed to step fully inside the economy, everything changes. Growth becomes shared, progress becomes sustainable, and economies grow. And DBN is here to ensure that door stays open for every woman ready to walk through. DBN, financing sustainable growth.